almost. I don't know, it feels like something's off here. Their VTuber. Yeah, apparently this is... Oh, it's because it's cropped. That's kinda odd. Huh. So, apparently because it's cropped, that's why it's differently. Also, I have two different musics here, there we go. So, yeah, there are two reasons why I feel like low energy today. One, I still have a bit of a cold. And because of that, yeah, that. And because of all things going, that's happened. Like, there's so much other shit going on. Like, the only thing they talk about, oh, the economy is so bad. Look at all these poor, like, people having to fire people. Like, yeah, it is bad. But that's like one of the issues. There's so many issues you can actually fix, but you don't look at them. Like, I know, for example, like, there was a place called Speed, and for those who knows, I've been working at Speed a few years ago. It was a shithole. My sister didn't work for Speed, but they took over a place she worked at. It became a shithole. Like, I feel like, sure, it might be the economy, but it's also, I believe it's like they're just incompetent. That's it. There's so many people that are like, they could do so much better shit, but they just don't, because they're fucking lazy. Like, the one thing I have, like, problem a bit with, especially when others says it, what did it just say? There we go, woman's ghost. Like, one example, people say, like, I'm gonna have to, like widen my views of where I look for job. Not like what kind of jobs, but basically where I look for them. Like, oh, you don't find these jobs here, then look further. Oh, look further, like from city to city to city to city, just widens and widens. The problem is, no one really understands the problem with it. My father says, like, stuff like this as well, but the difference is he helps me. No one else helps me. They just say what they want because, oh, it works, but they don't. Like, as an example, people say, like, look for places that are like 2-3 hours away from here, because moving is not a problem. Like, even my mother and father says, like, they're gonna help with moving if I need to. And I agree to that to a certain point. If people say to move just for moving, fuck them. If it's a place I can agree to, sure. Oh, apparently I have low battery, god damn it. Apparently I haven't charged this, wouldn't surprise me. I've been playing games while I've been sick. But I've already gotten like one call from a place that is like 30 to 40 minutes here. And they just said, no, sorry, but we are a bit peckish with who we choose. We need to find someone that's like 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away. Hold on, my father is calling. If they're like, sorry for sounding like a low on energy, there's no problem with that. I'm just gonna answer the call from my father here. There we go, I'm back. Yeah, my father just wanted to check if I needed something. As I said, like, my father does take care of us. We have a wonderful father, to be honest. I'm never, like, I can't say anything bad about him. It's as I said, like, there are sometimes, like, he wants to help us, that he oversees a few things. Like, for example, what everyone else says, like, looking for work in other cities because of the reason of you can't find any job between these 10 jobs. Then look further so you can get 20 jobs. You cannot find anything between these 20 jobs, look further so you can get 40, 50, 60. you see, like, the further you look, the more jobs you can get. Yeah, not look. But anyway, like, as I said, like, there was a place 30 minutes away from here, but they were very peckish because I needed to work, like, live closer. And that doesn't work then. And the same thing with other places. They are like 2-3 hours away. They call me sometimes because apparently they don't read my resume and check where I actually lives. And I have to ask, where do you live? Check my goddamn CV, like, Jesus. Or resume, as you call it. We call it CV here in Sweden. Because it says there. And if you just actually took at least 5 seconds to search it up, you can see how far I live. And then it basically says like, oh yeah, that's about like 2-3 hours. Oh, okay. Have you planned moving here? Like, no. Because how can I plan of like moving somewhere when I don't have a job? That is not logical in any sort of way, and I don't understand people who's like, yeah, but move first, work later. That doesn't make any sense. Which means that they basically says, okay, sorry, but we can't really actually like... They haven't probably said like no, but they have basically like, okay, well, we're gonna have to see about this. And I already know that it means that there is no chance of actually like getting any job. So that's the problem. The further out you look from where you live, the lower is the chance of actually finding a job. It doesn't matter if it is like 10, doesn't matter if it's like 50 more jobs. Not as easy to say like, I live 20 minutes from a town. There is like 100% time-wise and distance-wise that I can get these jobs. But the problem is that, oh, it's not far enough, you're gonna have to look further. Okay, looking further. Now it's 75% chance of getting this job. Why? Because I'm actually starting to be very further away. 50% chance, 40, 30, 10, 0, 0. So like, you see where I'm going. People don't want to spend the time and effort on people who basically is like, you might not be worth it. And I feel actually kind of neutral with that, because what if the job is not worth it? What if it is like, oh, sorry, but we can keep you. So you mean I moved here in vain? Wonderful. We basically fucked around with each other's times. So, yeah, it's just so much fucking shit with no one listening. It's also like the whole like bottleneck where people trying to press us through. Like I had an interview recently with someone because they were kind enough to have an interview with me because, oh, I couldn't get the job that was 30 minutes away from me. But I would at least wanted to call you because you're close to where we mostly work. And the problem was referrals. I don't have any. Why? Because I can't contact some people. I can't get in touch with some people. Some people doesn't want to be my referral. Some people doesn't care about referrals. Which means that they are basically creating we need you to have referrals, but we as looking for, like we who looking for work, doesn't have the ability to actually by 100% get referrals, which creates a bottleneck. It creates a demand to where demand does not continue. We can't demand referrals from people. If they agree to it or not, that's up to them. But for some reason, they demand it for us. It's the same thing with other things like proof of working. I don't know what it's called in English. Hold on, I'm just gonna... sorry for that. But yeah, like it's kind of the same with some other thing. Like some places need that, oh, you have actually worked here, we need proof of that. But I have looked around on the internet, like I've tried to contact some people about it and they're just like, sorry, we can't be in touch right now. Sorry, we can't fix this for you. Because I've looked on the internet. people who apparently looking for people, like looking for workers, they can demand shit like this. But we as workers can't demand this from anybody, which creates a bottleneck. And the problem is that everyone is like, there is no problem here. You are just gonna have to basically get mushed in through the bottleneck and hope for the fucking best. So, yeah, welcome to my head right now. Not gonna lie, it is not really a fun place, especially now when most of my energy is taken by the cold right now. But yeah, I just thought of my father calling here. My father is a good father. I'm not gonna say anything about it. He's trying to help us in the best way he can. Man, as I said, sometimes he's like oversees some things. That's all. Everyone does that. He's a wonderful father. He's very like, he wanted to take me to this event last Saturday, and we had fun together. We were, well, technically we were walking lonely, like not together, but like we split up, did some stuff, met together, ate some sausage. We talked about nerdy stuff like who is that, who is this, where does that come from? Oh, hold on. Oh. Sorry, I double-clicked the buttons, you heard that. Sorry for everyone's eardrums. Even now, he called to ask if I needed something. That's, for example, why I did say apologize to stream here as well, because it's like my response of, oh, it's my father calling. It's not in the sense of, oh, great. It's more in the sense of I didn't just have any energy and I didn't know what was going to happen. It was more that I didn't have any energy to react in another way. But he just wanted to check, so he's going to buy some more blueberry juice because I've drunk everything. We drink a lot of the like blueberry juice and Nippon, which I don't remember what it's called in English. Just because it's at least have some nutrients, so it's good. I just heard, I don't know if I'm gonna like read all of this too much. I don't really have like the throat for that today. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh, something happened there. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. For some reason, my Switch deck apparently disconnected the Switch for a moment and reconnected it, and that messed up the sound in the left headphone. That happened to me as well, if anyone heard that. I don't know what that was. I just happened to hear it and came looking. Yeah, apparently I was grabbed by ghost. I don't know, she's still hiding in the bushes, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to stream today. And I did say it might feel a bit forced because I still have like the cold energy, which is like, I cannot be hyped, I cannot really like put my full on emotions with this, but I need to do this because I'm happy whenever I stream. I have a fun time whenever I stream. Like we recently, when we had last Thursday, when we had the collab, I actually reached my goal, and I'm so goddamn overjoyed by that. Like I know it doesn't show right now, but yeah, like there is. That's easy to say. The weight downwards is a bit heavier than the weight upwards, so yeah. But I am actually overjoyed by that. I'm happy for everyone that literally helped out, like team members, friends, all collab partners and everything. That's the thing, like, I'm not the biggest. There are some people that are capable of getting up to 1,000 in like a few months. I have met them. And some of them are absolutely wonderful people, because I know some of them. They are good friends. I don't say anything bad about them, and they are wonderful people. And yeah, I am very slow with growing, but I'm happy to be here, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for other people basically helping me out. It wouldn't be I wouldn't be here if not my team members, my friends, everyone basically wanting to support me for the sake of supporting. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. I'm still gonna have to plan some stuff for the 500. I've already planned one thing, that's why it's gonna take a time to actually do this. You're gonna have scratch marks, right? Sorry, a lot of that. But yeah, I did actually plan for one thing, and because of my... What is it called? I know Gani sometimes uses that word, but my brain doesn't work right now, so I can't really think much. Procrastinating? I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, something like that at least. Because I really wanted some emotes from... I've said this before, I have difficult calling people my friend if I don't know they are my friend. But I want to call them my friend because they are a good person. They pop in here sometimes now and then. But they are an extremely good artist. Doesn't matter if it is safe for work or not safe for work, to be honest. I have seen they're not safe for work. Still very good art. I'm not gonna lie, like I do watch that sometimes. I actually just like join into their like non-talk like Discord sharing screen. Just launch, just sitting around, just watching the artwork just continue. Yeah, I wanted some emotes from them. I'm gonna say pricey. The emotes are pricey. But everyone's emotes are pricey. I'm not gonna say they are the most expensive. I'm not gonna say they are the cheapest. To be honest, I don't know which one would be the cheapest or not. I just wanted their artwork. And because of, well, my economy right now, yeah, that's basically why I were like, I want these. But can I get them? I want them and should have them for this little celebration. But should I? I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting there a whole goddamn day and was like, should I not? I asked about it, they returned, I sent in the information, I was like, please answer, because I might as well just say, fuck it, you know what, I don't think I have the money. And they did say that, yeah, I'm gonna fix this, so yeah. Oh, and I also did actually pay them already. Which is good. It's actually good. I know there are like sometimes the whole things with like, oh, artists, they just take the payments and like just half-assed and like nothing at all. I trust these people and this person because I have seen their artwork, I have interacted with them before, they've been here on stream, but not stream, but in chat before. They're a wonderful being and from my point of perspective, a good friend. And yeah, so I have no problem with actually paying that price. If I had the money, I would actually pay a bit more just because they deserve it. But now I could basically just pay the price for 3 emotes because they had a little bundle thing. There we go. But yeah. So that's why I'm waiting, because I don't know, they couldn't give me a complete utter telltale of when, because I think they do have some stuff to finish first. I don't know, because I haven't really asked. I think, where did they say that? Oh yeah, so they basically did say that the commission is open, but it's gonna probably take some time to before they can actually take my commission. Probably after 2 months. And I did say that it's no problem, because I need this for a 500 celebration. And I am not gonna lie, I was actually prepared for it taking longer than it did. Not gonna lie, like each month I would basically say that it would take 1 more month. Mostly because I knew it was gonna do something like that. I did not expect it to reach after the collab with everyone. And I'm not gonna lie, I had so much fun with the collab. I know I say that they're like, I would want to have more collabs, and I'm not gonna lie, I had so much fun with that collab. Like, yeah, the whole like how to join in with Monster Hunter Wild Quest is one thing, especially like if you don't have anything too close with like bases and stuff. But I had so much fun when I just joined in and like, oh, here we go, hunting monsters together, and then it just disappeared. I'm still gonna play Monster Hunter Wilds. But I am finished with the main story, I think. I say I think, because most Monster Hunter games has like the main story, and then when you're done with like the main story low-level quest, it's like, oh, guess what, we have a side quest for you. So I'm gonna continue playing that game, but I only play it on Thursday, so I am very far behind. But I am done with the main story, which is impressive. I still love though the goddamn cutscene with me releasing angel, demon, dragon thingy. I took the butt of the smallest ass dagger I had and just bashed it gently towards the crystal, and the whole goddamn thing just cracked. That was like the most overpowered but also stupid looking things I have seen. I'm not gonna lie, it's like what people say, it's kind of like main character energy. It's like, it's a crystal, you need to do that much harder than you did there, but like, no, I'm the main character, fuck this, just clink, and the whole thing just bashes down. Well, I like Monster Hunter Wild. Monster Hunter Wild is a fun game. Now, speaking of, I just realized something. Let me just do this while I'm having it on my mind, because I'm gonna goddamn like forget about it. Also, we're gonna have to do something as well, because hopefully we can replay these activities, because we had some followers 2 days ago and 1 day ago, and I'm so confused where the hell they came from. There we go. It's kind of interesting, but we can fix with the power-ups, but apparently we can't like make new ones and stuff. Give me a second. There we go. Unicorn Overlord, we're gonna remove that. Gandhi told me that last stream, and I completely forgot about that. There we go. I think that's done. Okay, apparently it doesn't want to replay, so we're gonna welcome... I'm gonna read it in the other chat, because I can't goddamn see right now here. Give me a second, wonderful people. Dare Matty. So welcome Dare Matty, official wet bread. I kind of love that name though. And Gab Weo. Because we apparently got new followers also. I realized something. Wait, was these the one? Huh, interesting. Wait, does it still say here? Oh yeah, huh. That is... I don't think they actually exist any longer. Give me a second here. Yep. So, anyone remember when we apparently got followed by someone called Mommy ASMR? Yeah, apparently they don't exist any longer on Twitch. But yeah, I apparently am just confused, because I can understand when people's like following whenever I like stream. But like, these two happened yesterday and 2 days ago. Yesterday I was sick, 2 days ago I was sick. 2 days ago was goddamn Sunday. I wasn't even live on Sunday. I was supposed to be live on Saturday. So I am so confused where they came from. Like, I know 2 of them is basically just like viewer accounts because they don't have like an image, they don't have like much there. They are older older channels, so they are like probably real channels, mostly because of the names as well. And Gab is apparently a streamer as well. So I'm just like confused of where did they come from? But that's just me, I'm just easily confused about stuff like that. I can understand whenever they watch me and like follow me, but when I don't stream, I don't know why. Like, how do you know me? Oh. There we go. I can definitely say I'm glad I streamed. It makes me think of like other things. Just everything that's happening. It's still gonna make me think about stuff, but I can handle it better when I like let you all help me, to be honest. It's just as I said, like after a while I tend to take negatively on unnecessary shit, especially when it's like stuff that doesn't matter. Like for example, being on a goddamn grown-up daycare. We don't do anything, they don't do anything for us, we're just there because they need the better numbers. Unnecessary. For me it is unnecessary at least. Sure, it's as I said, like it's only 1 hour a week, sometimes 2 hours a week, each second week. But it's still enough to actually make me annoyed and actually pissed off sometimes. Because in the sense of, oh, we are giving you these assignments to do. Why? Because we just need to give you something to do, and it's nothing that helps, it's nothing that is useful. They just do it because they need us to do something, otherwise nothing actually. They're just bad for their numbers, that's it. As I realized that we didn't actually go through the internet checking this time in the case. Sorry, my brain is slow. I had to like go through different like words just to figure out what to actually call it. So the ghost was in the park as well, but that's kind of odd. Also, why did he come from... Wait, I actually don't know which side the apartment is from. Like, I think the apartment is on the left side of the screen when I'm in the park, but the guy came from the right side. I might be completely wrong about that. I mean, there was a reason it needed to be in the park. I don't know. How should we go about the investigation? Probably like always. The clues leading to Miwako Yotsuya first checked the park route yesterday. Okay. Also digging a bit deeper into this room. I'm still streaming, yeah, I'm still streaming. Sorry. The thing is, like, I am still like a nerve-wreck whenever there is like silence in my streams. It's not like I don't like acknowledge lurkers and stuff like that. It's just like there's sometimes I'm used to people at least talking, at least one here and there. So it's kind of like unsettling when it's so quiet, because it's like, it doesn't feel like anyone is here. But, as I said, it might be lurking, like, you all out there who is watching and is not chatting on lurkers, and you are more than welcome to be here. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, it feels like you are not here, because you are here. That's why I'm continuing talking, because though I cannot actively comment on what's ever happening in chat, you are here, you are listening. That's also why I don't have the numbers, because the numbers sucks. Not in the sense of how low and stuff they are, mostly because they are not up to date, which means that if I just sit here silently because it says 0, there might actually be someone here and I won't acknowledge you all. So I'm always acknowledging you all. And yes, even if I like do check chat often and talk more to chat than everyone, like personally to whoever is chatting, that's because we do have like conversations, and you're technically a part of conversations. Everyone who sees chat is a part of the conversation. Like, it feels all over on me, to be honest. One thing is my tooth. There's something odd about my tooth, but it doesn't hurt. So I don't think it's like a hole in my tooth. But because of what's going on, It might just be the cold that makes it feel like a bit unsettled or something, I don't know. But I think it might be with my wisdom's tooth, because I had to check it out, like which tooth is the wisdom's tooth, because I know that sometimes you pluck those out. And I think it might just be like a wisdom tooth problem. Because I have had that tooth problem like ages. It just at one point started to become like, not worse in a sense, but weirder. And it's only that tooth. Sure, I'm not the greatest with my tooth hygiene, to be honest. I'm good enough to make sure that I don't need to basically like replace all my teeth. But yeah, then it's my stomach, but that's because of all the nervousness and stress of me having to do this all without having a reason to do this all, and having people basically judge the things I technically don't need to do. So yeah, and then just the cold, basically just fucking around with my body. So even if the cold is kind of settling down, at least better than yesterday, my body is still drained because of everything going on. I'm gonna have to like put on the glasses in the game and check what's going on. Oh, next of kin, huh? Okay. Yeah, here's the problem. There's a lot of talking about like the man being killed and like the woman had next of kin, the man had not. But we're dealing with a female ghost. It feels odd. It feels more like the one that actually is a ghost is the man. No, wait, hold on. The murder was... Oh, murdered man was seen with Mary. Okay, I read that wrong. I read it as he was died together with Mary. But no, that was not it. That was something else. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Jesus. But even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. Yeah, that's weird. Like, why would a ghost be obsessed by someone who they technically killed? I would understand the man, like the whole regret thing, but like, the woman? You killed him, you killed yourself. You're both ghosts, happily ever after, I guess. But apparently not. Yeah, I want to know. You are way too happy about this shit. That could be a reason to why she's still showing up, but it feels odd, but at the same time it's a ghost. Like, what the hell am I talking about logic about that? As I say sometimes, like, I don't think, like, sometimes. I think I've been asked this like once, twice about like my belief in ghosts. And like, I am like 50-50 with that. See, like, the whole thing is like seeing is believing. But at the same time, if ghosts are energy, like, our brain is basically just made out of energy. And energy is never dies out, it's just being transferred. Like from light to... No, what is it? For example, take like a mobile phone. From electricity to light, because of the screen. And then goes into our eyes, and that becomes the signals to our brain, which also is an energy. So when we die, where does the personality energy goes? Because I'm pretty certain that the energy we use to like move our hands and stuff, you cannot see that because I don't have any hand tracking stuff, it basically has another energy. It doesn't have our personality energy, like the whole circuits in our brain. So what's happening with that? And I get the feeling that if there are ghosts and if there is the whole presence thing of something still being there, also we have an ad in about 5 minutes just to warn people, then that is what a ghost is, the remnant of our own energy. Yeah. Welcome, Gani. I hope you have a good day as well. Sorry for taking a moment to answer that question. The cold feels better, but because I've basically been resting most of the time, I have been stuck in my own brain. And unfortunately, yeah, that was not a good thing. I already had like a 20-minute rant before I started stream, to be honest. So, doing better because of streaming. As I said before, it kind of felt a bit like forcing myself to stream, but I'm actually glad I did it because I do feel better talking to you all and streaming for you all, to be honest. Oh, hold on. I need to sniffle and clear my throat now and then though, so I still have the cold in my body. I'm just mentally drained and physically drained because of the cold and other things. So yeah, that's about it. Otherwise I'm doing good. I'm just explaining my point of view of ghosts. That I'm a 50-50 with them. Because yeah, our brain, our body is electricity. And that has to go somewhere because the energy never dies. That's basically a whole goddamn scientific thing about it. And if it doesn't just die out, that means that something is happening with it. And that might actually be a presence or ghost and stuff like that. Cabanas are doing alright, trying to catch up on homework from 2 weeks ago, which is kind of sad to say. I'm kind of disappointed in myself right now. Well, but besides that, I guess I'm alright. I'm glad to hear that at least. I can definitely understand, like, sometimes keeping up with like homework and stuff is not easy. My sister does that as well. She's studying to become a librarian. And she sometimes sits with stuff that has to like redo things and stuff like that. She talks to me about it now and then, just explains what she has to do and like, oh yeah. For example, like apparently she had gotten 15 referral things to go through. I'm like, god damn, that's so many. But other than that, I'm doing good. I went to a sci-fi con this weekend, so I got some loot. Well, been stressed and started overthinking a lot again recently, but I guess that's not really anything new. Same here. I can't say I'm overthinking. I am just thinking about the shit that's happening. What is the black-haired woman from Overlord called with horns? Can you answer me that first, and then I'm gonna try and give a list of what I actually managed to get over there. Because we had actually fun. Me and my father went there. We kind of split up, but we were just checking all the stuff. My father got a Star Wars mug and a few pins, and I got so much weird stuff. I can't even like try to remember it all. Albedo, yes, I think it is. Hold on, give me a second. Because that was the name I thought I remembered. Yes, that is her. I got a figurine of her apparently in a very see-through top, more or less, and a very, very short skirt. I am not joking, I have it here beside me. So I got a figurine of that. I got a mouse pad with actually a really good-looking black and white art of Ghastly, Hunter, and Gengar, basically hovering over a... what is it called? Sorry, my brain is not with me today. What is the Cubone, I think it's called. I got myself a 3D printed Eevee Pokeball. I got myself some Pokemon cards. Got a few nice ones, to be honest. I got 2 loot boxes, one with Pokemon and one with random stuff. In the random stuff, I got 4 random keys change with just a dog, like a cartoon dog on it. 2 from different animes, which kind of look like a homemade thing, to be honest. That is quite a haul. Then I got a Pokemon loot crate, where I got a probably Chinese replica of a Pokemon like key band. You know, like the necklace looking thing where you have your keys on? Because everything there looks kind of fine, except Quagsire has a weird ass dark like blue spot on like the neck. And basically Charizard looks like it was Klefki. No, not the Pokemon itself. I'm talking about like the item that you have around your neck that you can have keys on. You know, like the band you can get from like cons and stuff. I'm not talking about the Pokemon itself now. But yeah, let's easily say the Charizard on that thing looked like a cartoon made of a cartoon. It did not look like a Charizard. Have anyone seen Yu-Gi-Oh! When they basically like fight against Pegasus? His cartoon world. Think if they cartooned. Hold on, give me a second. I don't even recognize them. I don't even know I know this name in Swedish, to be honest. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Ganis. That's exactly what it is. I don't even know the Swedish name, I'm not gonna lie. That exactly is it. But yeah, it looked like someone has taken a Charizard, given it to Pegasus, and they cartooned the shit out of the thing. So that was a Chinese knockoff kind of thing. I also got like that thing you hang from the keychain, like a soft rubber Pikachu thing. Then I got a metallic necklace of a Pikachu and a Game Boy, one of the older ones, and a little Eevee metal pin, and a soft plush keychain kinda Snorlax. So yeah, I got quite a haul. I don't think I missed something. Oh right, I think I missed some stuff from the random stuff as well. I got a mug with a cat playing games where it just says pew pew. I love that mug. I got like 5 posters and a magnet as well. I think that's everything I got from the con, to be honest. No, oh, hold on, I forgot about one thing. I got a... Oh, fuck, what is her name? Hold on, give me a second. I want to say Ellen Joe, but I don't think that was the name. Hold on, give me a second. My brain doesn't really work today. Well, it hasn't worked in either of these days, to be fair. Was it Ellen Joe? Right, hold on, give me a second. I have it in a book here. It was Ellen Joe. My brain is like, yes, from Zone Zero. Yes, Sharkler, thank you. I just came back, so I couldn't really see chat. I got a very nice looking bookmark of Ellen Joe. You know what? I am gonna send some pictures. Hold on. Give me a second. It's easier to show these things than to try and like explain them. So I'm gonna at least show my mouse pad, my Eevee ball, and figurine and bookmark, because those are like the biggest things I can think of that I actually got. I love that my looking person just disappears whenever I do shit like this. So give me just a moment, people. I am gonna share this on my Discord. For anyone who is not in my Discord who want to see these things, we do have this one. Or we should have this one. We do have this one. I don't know why I have to like press it twice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through my haul here a bit. Do I like even have like a channel for shit like this? I don't know if I do. So give me just a quick moment here. I just realized I'm gonna have to do these puzzles as well. Should I do our in real life photos? No, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. Give me a second. Yeah, I've been doing way too much than I need to. Let me just make an in real life photo kind of thing in Discord, so it's easier to like put stuff other than just randomly. Oh, hold on, I was gonna have to mute myself so I can like... Ow, that actually hurt a bit. Server, create category, create channel, IRL. There we go, IRL photos. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. No, there we go. Much easier than to try and deal around with some weird ass stuff right now. Gonna do this, gonna add a photo. I'll take a photo of my apparently my own half-assed sleeping face. I like the Eevee Pokeball. They actually had some like resin Pokeballs as well, but they were hella goddamn expensive just because of them like having lights and shit. I kind of wanted one of them, but I didn't have the economy for that right now. Okay, let's add another one. There we go. I would say these are like the 4 biggest things I got, which I'm like highly enjoying. The rest of them was like, oh, Pokemon cards, always fun. I didn't have the energy to actually like make a video of me opening them. It was basically like I did not have any energy at all for that. So I just opened it myself. And then the loot crates was just because I've never tried a loot crate before. Well, that's actually a lie. Like, I have actually subscribed to Loot Crate, which is a loot crate. This was just something more of in the sense of completely random ass shit, but... Okay, last picture. Or technically 2 last pictures, because this bookmark has actually 2 very good looking sides. Sure, like 50 Swedish kronor for a bookmark, but I saw Zelda Zone Zero and I just thought, okay, hold on, can I find something I recognize from here? Yeah, I could. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get this one because I actually like how it looks. Okay, there we go. And yeah, that's also why I didn't stream on Saturday, because I used my energy to actually be there. But there we go. For those who want to check them out, they are now in the Discord. Why did the ghost change its behavior? Good question. Apparently someone told it to. Maybe... Someone did react. Was that you, Gani? Maybe I myself became the ghost's target. Yeah, that was actually really good. The funny part is that it wasn't actually that expensive, because I sometimes do get figurines. I had one of Ruby because I know exactly where Ruby comes from, and I enjoy the series. I got one because birthday gift, and I got 2 others because I did like the series. I tend to only get figures if I actually like know the series. But I couldn't really find anything. It was mostly like One Piece. It was either something else. It was either Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that. Not too much Yu-Gi-Oh, but like something. I did find one that was like from Frame Arms Girls. that was a very small one. Not small per se, but like you had like also the big ass ones that is like twice the size of the albedo you just saw, like 3 times the size. But basically that was about 800. I was like, yeah, I kind of feel for it, but also it's fucking expensive. So I went around and checked. And I just found albedo because I was checking around and I just saw like Ferian, I think they're called. I saw Hatsume Miku and I was like, I don't really know what to choose because I'm not so much of a Hatsume Miku fan. Like the figurines, fine. I don't watch or listen to it too much, so personally I don't care. Ferian was kind of, yeah, I was leaning towards that, but I didn't really know. So I decided to get this also because of how cheaper it was. Because the Frame On Girls, which was still kind of the same size, which was the smaller size, was about 800. This one was 400. That is half the size, like half the price. So I thought, yeah, I go for that. Because I have clairvoyance power? Oh, apparently that was that. So, yeah, I am actually glad I got that because it actually is really good looking. Not in the sense of like, oh, yeah, it's a woman, it has curves, it has a nice dress. I mean, like, how it is made, it is really well made. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, when I took this out of the package just to like look and actually like put it all together, the hair is like see-through in the edges, which is kind of neat. The eyes are very good because I have, for example, like mine from the one from Genshin. The eyes are fine, but it doesn't really capture the same like sense of like the eyes or like the eyes they have in Genshin. But watching the eyes of this one, it does look like the eyes they have in, like, whenever I see a picture of them. And, like, every sort of, like, frill of the clothing and, like, every, like, curve of the clothing and stuff is really nicely made, so it's a very good made model as well, to be honest. So I don't complain. Now I have a few, though. I have 5. And one of them is a noodle stopper. God, I don't know why, but talking that much actually got me like exhausted. I'm not even lying. I am not even lying when I say that. Can I go out? No, apparently not. I need more clues. There we go, I'm gonna discuss something. Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Perhaps she wants you to kill him. Oh, don't look so fucking happy about it. Everything hurts. I actually have a bleeding like in my lip now, and it's so annoying. Also, I am pretty certain I make too much of a game. Like, I've been sitting mostly daily making my games and playing games. Because when I'm sick, my brain goes to overdrive whenever I dream. And I don't know why, but I am pretty certain my dream consistent of some sort of game mechanic rule. I just realized that now. Fair enough, to be honest. Talking does use up energy, especially when it's about something you're excited for. Yeah, that is true. Like, excited is like that. As I said, I've never watched Overlord, to be honest, but I kind of want a figurine just because of it. And it's a very nice looking one, so I'm not gonna complain about that. It's really good. They had some actually interesting things there. A lot of retro as well. I did actually find like Pokemon Green and like Pokemon Red and Ruby and stuff. Game Boy. One issue though. 800. I didn't really feel for actually paying that much. If I had the money for it, I would. Just because. But no, not this time. So there was a lot of like retro places as well, and I like that. Like, they had such a good mix. They had retro, they had like Japanese figurines and like even wafers. I was about to buy a, like, you know the mobile game Nikki? I was about to buy a Nikki wafer. I thought it was like some sort of weird-ass card pack, and I thought, like, you know what? Okay, might as well get this. They said it was like 50 Swedish kronor each of those, and then I realized, like, these feel odd. Yeah, I was kind of like half gone as well because my cold were getting a hold of me. But I realized after a while, this is a snack. This is not cards. There might have been a card inside or something. So I was just confused. I was like, huh, this is a wafer. You eat this thing. I thought it was kind of fun though, like, it's from a mobile game. But yeah, so you have those things, you have like the retro places, you have places where you can buy Pokemon cards, even like pre-order Pokemon cards and stuff. And then you had like places who sold like really nice looking like feather pens. Even like leather bags and like glass bottles like in leather bands. There was even a place like sold like potions, not like potions in the sense we could drink them, but like decorative potions and leather clothing. It's not like, you know, like fantasy leather clothing, like steampunk stuff. There was so much shit there, even though it was extremely small. I even got a signed picture of, give me a second while I also read your chat, because I need to figure out who it is. Because I have not played the game myself. Speaking of dreams... Oh, there we go! Okay, thank you, I got the name here. Speaking of dreams, yesterday I had a dream that I woke up past midnight to you ending your stream, but when I actually woke up at midnight and checked, but you didn't stream because it was Monday. Yeah, fair enough. Because as I said, like, for some reason I got a follow yesterday and 2 follows 2 days ago. And I have no idea why, because I have been knocked out cold literally these past days. I don't know where they came from. Still much appreciated from them. I did just give them a little, not a shout out, but I acknowledged them that they actually were. But yeah, I actually got a signed... Oh yeah, I am on 500. We gained those extra when we did the Monster Hunter collab. I'm so happy for that. It's still gonna take a time, I did say that, because thank you so much. I'm actually, like, I am ecstatic over it. It's just very difficult for me to show that right now. And it's gonna take a little time before I celebrate it, because I did know it was gonna take some time, and we knew it was gonna take some time. Because we gained our, like, 490 around November last year. We needed 10. It has gone, like, 3-4 months. So I thought it was gonna take longer. So I ordered a few emotes for the celebration, like a goal. And they are actually gonna take a while, because the artist, which is a friend, from my perspective at least, I don't know what they think. I don't know why I have to say that, but I have very difficult calling people a friend when I can't, like, tell if they are or not. But yeah, they said it's gonna probably take like 2 months before they can, like, even start on it or something like that, and I said it was absolutely fine. Because this was before I gained those last extra ones. So it's gonna take some time before I actually can celebrate it completely. But yeah, I'm actually happy about that. Like, I'm grateful for everyone that helped out getting there. It's as I said before, I know some people, and I have heard from people that basically it's like months and they gain 1,000. Will be fun, but I don't care. We have gotten to 500. For me, it's a big goal, and I appreciate everyone for helping me out actually getting there. Like, every friend, every team member, every follower, every viewer, every chatter, everyone. I am actually really happy about it. Just today it is difficult to show it for more than one reason. But yeah, back to the train of thought I had before. I did actually get a signed picture of Raphael from Baldur's Gate 3. I was actually talking to the voice actor. Yeah, really chill person, to be honest. He enjoyed actually coming here to Sweden. Just apparently arriving at night and just see how most windows were not open, but they did not have any blinds. They were decorated with lights. It's like, it didn't feel like people were basically like trying to keep people out, but like keeping themselves like closed in and stuff. And then when he just woke up the day after, just seeing the sunrise above the lake, apparently he was really taking of how Sweden was looking. And I can absolutely agree there. There are some places and some stuff happening. I'm not gonna say anything about that because I've been living in Sweden, so I know these things happen. But I'm glad he enjoyed Sweden. So yeah, I got a little signed picture. I even got one of his little cats on it, or as he called it, kitten. Because it's something he said he does personally. Yeah, it was actually really nice to hear. He was a really chill person. It's as I said, like, I haven't played the game myself, but I know some people who has. And I don't know, I felt like in the spirit of them, I at least had to meet you. Because I just read you were here. So it was really nice. So yeah, the whole kitten thing was apparently, you know, like how people have stamps and stuff. He had this like little kid, like cat signature. So it's like, I just said like, yeah. Absolutely. So he just said like, yeah, if anyone doesn't believe you could just say I apparently have the cat of approval. Absolutely chill person. I have it like laying up in the shelf right now because I don't want to like damage it or anything. The picture itself is basically like a screenshot from the game and extremely pixelated. But I am glad I actually have it. Yeah, that is actually funny. So I basically have his... I'm very difficult reading the name, but I think it is saying Raphael and also his name. The problem is I completely forgot. I'm very bad right now with names. I did read a name and for some reason I could figure it out before. There we go. Andrew Wincott. I think it says his name as well, but it also says Raphael on it. He was a really chill person, to be honest. I think that's the first time I actually met someone who has been doing a game or like voiced in a game or something like that. Especially that close. Otherwise, I don't think I've ever actually done that. I think my battery's about to die soon on my controller. Just guessing. Hold on. I've said it before, my brain is not with me. I don't even try to like do their voices or like even read what they say because sometimes my throat is acting up still. Okay, hold on. About a belonging left in Kinoko-san's place. Belongings. I heard there's some sensitive items were left in room 104. Densely wrapped in plastic tape. Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Oh yes, of course he did. Yes, usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene. Usually. Oh wait, you kept something? You really are a disturbing woman. She looks disturbing and she acts disturbing. Okay, that makes more sense than basically just try to smuggle them out from the place, but still. Okay, you still smuggle them. She does, and I am... yeah, I don't know what to say about her, to be fair. So, but I'm going up a bit because I'm actually moving the screen a bit. This is a very good camera, actually. The goddamn angle of this thing is ridiculous. Like, if I'm sitting about, like, I don't know how long I am from now, like 20 centimeters, this thing can capture, like, from my... I don't know how... What is the width of those things? Like, view. Give me a second. Does it say... Ugh. Still feel a bit... Ugh. Doesn't say. It feels like this thing has like 90 degrees point of view. Because this thing basically captures more than half my room whenever I like having on my face. So, welcome viewers, thank you much for a raid. Eva Kati. Hold on, give me a second. I still have a cold, I'm trying to figure out how my brain works. Eva Katira. Thank you so much for the raid. Am I pronouncing it right? I hope I am. Well, thank you so much and welcome, raiders. My name is Laura South and I'm a variety streamer from Sweden who plays all kind of different kinds of games. Hold on. If Katira. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for pronouncing it for me. Well, welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful stream. What were you doing for something? Oh, there we go. What were you playing? And I also hope you had fun with your stream. Oh, I'm guessing you played this game because it just popped up on my stream here. Ooh, just played the same game. Nice. Oh, you finished episode 1. I'm not gonna lie, episode 1 took me for a whole dang turn, to be honest. But that's an adorable... I'm not gonna lie, you have really adorable emotes. They're really adorable. But yes, I hope you had fun with it. I did finish it like 2 weeks ago, the first case. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not know what to expect from this game, so it did actually take me for quite a few turns until it actually ended where it ended. I myself is on second case day 2? 3? Something like that. But I'm really enjoying this game. You kept the knife. Wonderful. They apparently kept the knife. I love the game so far. I do as well. I like the pixel art, especially like on the close up. They're very detailed and very well made. The mechanic of this game makes you actually do a lot of things. It's not like just scuttering around with oh, have this, have that, do this, do that. It's a lot of you have these mechanics because they're here. And I like it. I feel like a Conan detective moment. I can absolutely understand that. I've not watched it myself fully. I think I watched some side series of it. But I can absolutely understand how it feels because it kind of is like that. We're basically just trying to figure things out. We're doing a little detective work. What is that? Oh, that was a metal fish. Oh, it's a Twitch Global one. Huh. Never seen that one before. I do take moments to just look at chat on the emotes because there are so many people that have adorable emotes. But yes, also hold on, because we're gonna do stuff like this as well. If anyone wants to actually check more of the stuff I have, or want to, for example, check out whatever I do whenever I do stuff, I do have my socials. I try to remember doing these whenever I raid, whenever people raid me. But I tend to chat a lot with whoever actually pops in. And if anyone wants to check out all the things I've done, I also do have the YouTube channel. And thank you so much for the follow as well. Ifkatira. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, hold on. Yeah, absolutely. I love that emote. I don't know who made your emote, but it's absolutely adorable emote. I've said it before. I enjoy the different people's art styles and stuff. So just watching that is just you drew some of them. you are then an amazing artist. I'm just gonna have to say that. Because they are adorable. But yeah, I have much appreciation for both the follow and the raid. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what the last clue. Give Kinoka item ready to go. Oh wait, wait, were you this guy? Oh, you were. Okay. Oh, hold on. Sometimes I just clear my throat a lot. And not blast people's eardrums out whenever I do it. Yeah, this game requires a lot of talking. Oh yeah, it really does. I also get my throat right too. Yeah, most of the times I do read all of this, so like people can keep up with what's happening. I don't do that today because I have had a cold these past days and my throat is still a bit on the edge of it. So today is more of a, I'm not trying to use my voice other than talking to you all. Just because of that. Otherwise, I have basically been playing through all of the Ace Attorney games, doing all the voice acting myself, so I absolutely do understand the sense of, yeah, you kind of use your low vocal cords a lot when doing games like this. I don't know why it took me such a long time to figure out the name vocal cords. But yeah, I felt for just streaming today just because being way too much in my head recently, which is not really a good idea. I'm not the best voice actor. I just mostly do it for shits and giggles. It's just something I do for fun. This game I didn't really start doing it, but I have realized that even if I don't do it heftily, I tend to give them some sort of variation of tone or way of talking, like an automatic thing. And thank you so much. So kind of you. Hold on. There you go. Hearts to you. Wait, hold on. Pretend what? Cursed to the max. Drawn blood from those two former residents. Oh yeah. I hope we can live with curse with this thing, otherwise we're probably gonna just stab someone. I still love the first thing I see in this room when I put on the glasses. I was so used to seeing the shadows moving around and like the shadow just stalking. Nope, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But what I saw was definitely something you don't see in the first case. It really wasn't. I was actually kinda shocked by it. Oh, there we go. All the kill-loos are together. Oh, right. Park again. Oh, apparently Jasmine moved away again. I can absolutely understand what Meister means with the cell phone in this game. It is so accurate that it's kinda annoying. Because both me and Meister is doing something daily. Not together, but we're doing it daily, and hearing that, it's kinda making us go like PTSD in a sense. Jesus, apparently there's no parking around this area. Oh, she is not funny, she's not happy at all. Yeah, bro, I thought that buzzing was my friends calling me to talk about the group project. Okay, now we are 3 people getting PTSD from that cell phone. When you know things is happening way too often than it should be. Okay. Ask around for ghost sightings. Who do we have here? We have him, we have her, and we don't have the lizard man. I just call him the lizard man, by the way. We don't know who or what he is. Tons of trees and grass. Why not? Looks neat. Nice. Oh, good lord. This is already... Yep. Where do I have the scratch mark? People say you should have the scratch mark on the back. Do you have it on my ankle? Also, I probably should actually put on my glasses as well. That would be like the first thing you ever do in this game. Just like put on the glasses, check what's going on behind the scene. And then like check things that can be seen. Probably. Either that or someone just jumped straight into the bushes. You know, like how people and even like animals just jump into like leaf piles. Something like that, just jump into the bush. Nope. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, General Obi-Wan Kenobi. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoy today's stream. I hope you all enjoy today's stream. I know it might be a bit low energy today, but I'm doing it because, I'm not gonna lie, I needed to stream, and to be fair, it actually has helped me feel mentally better. You can't really get better from a cold from streaming, but mentally I actually do feel better now. So I can definitely say this was what I needed. Okay, so this is... What is that little thing there? Okay, ghost. What's this shadow doing? Moving, I guess. Running through the bushes, pushing them aside. Apparently. These shadowy feet, I can only see what's here, but... Imagine though, if doctors would start prescribing you small stream session to cure you from a cold. Oh, that would be interesting. That actually would be interesting enough. I can definitely understand when what they call shrinks. I don't know the complete term right now. I'm trying to figure it out. But like when shrinks try to help people and they just say like doing things, because I know someone who went to one and they basically said like, what are you doing each day? I'm like, oh, I'm doing this. They basically said continue doing that, and that was basically playing D&D. It's kind of the same thing. It's like it works mentally, but perhaps not physically. That would be interesting. Yeah, to be able to help with a cold stream or watch a stream. I haven't watched too many people stream recently. I've been lurking in some just to support, but because I wasn't at the computer and was just laying in bed, I didn't actually jump into someone's stream, people's stream. Also, yeah, whenever I look to the chat, that's when my eyes are closing. I'm kind of glad though I managed to fix my eye on this character, my avatar. Because before, both eyes were actually separately. But now they actually are... No, they were not separately. Now they are separately. But before they actually were together, so whenever I moved my right eye, both eyes would basically close. And yeah, you can also do this on the stream as well. I do have a redeem for that, so you can just do this, and do this. I don't really have any other redeems. I did make this avatar myself, and I didn't manage to fix too much on it. The movement of everything and the eye patch, absolutely. The body, as you can see, doesn't really move too much. I guess if it's a low-key stream without much activity, yeah, exactly, like that. Gani just used it. This time it wasn't actually me. This stream without much activity, then it could stimulate you enough to socialize with people and distract yourself from something. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, I needed this distraction today. Technically, I believe I might have needed it yesterday or the day before that, but I was feeling way too bad and way too knocked out to even stream, so I was just in my head. That was not a fun time. It is gonna happen more times, unfortunately. But yeah, that is why I'm streaming today, because I wasn't streaming on Saturday, which is one of my scheduled streams. For those who want to stick around and who want to watch my streams, I do stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. From 5 to 8 Central European Time, except for Wednesdays, where I do from 4 to 8. So basically do 1 hour earlier. How am my schedule looking this time? I am oh, shit. I'm gonna have to find something to play tomorrow. I believe I'm gonna have enough energy to actually stream tomorrow. Hold on. Ow. Getting more sore and sore when I do that. But yeah, I finished Thaumaturge, which means I am gonna have to update my schedule as well. Because my schedule is Urban Myth Dissolution Center, something new on Wednesdays, because I did actually finish Thaumaturge. Yes, the Thaumaturge is over, right? Yeah, it is. I finished this last week. I'm kinda happy with the ending. There was a few things apparently I missed, which I didn't know of, but, well, with a semi-open world RPG style game, there are a few things you might miss on the side if you don't look close enough. So I don't know what to do on tomorrow yet, and with thought of how I'm still feeling a bit gone in the head, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure out quick enough. Oh hell nah, not after a goddamn cold I'm doing Ring Fit. That is more for special streams, good lord. That would be kinda good to have once in a week training session. Not gonna lie though. It's not like I go to the gym. Don't really have the economy for it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find something. Thursdays I play Monster Hunter Wild. I managed to finish the low rank story mode last week, together with now Mirage and Atari. Of course, only I was the one who finished it. Atari and Mirage are way beyond in level. And now is... I think she's about halfway there, to be honest. But I'm still gonna continue playing Monster Hunter. Ooh. What if... First of all, my stomach feels I'm not gonna just end stream just because of that right now. That's just something that my brain just told me. But what if I try to play Xenoblade Chronicles X if I manage to get it? Because it comes out in 2 days. And I already have Monster Hunter Wild on Thursdays. So what if I actually get it on Thursday and start playing it next Wednesday? That could be something. Yeah, I kind of sad that I missed that, but it was a shorter stream if I recall correctly. No? You were technically here. At least in the beginning you were here. It was last Thursday. I'm pretty certain I talked with you before it. Sounds like a perfect day. Yeah, I think you were here last Thursday. Because yeah, it was the Sunday before this one where I had a shorter stream, but that was because it was like out of nowhere, and to be fair, it was very silent here, so I felt like, okay, let's just send people over and enjoy playing the game instead, because I was mostly just helping out with quests, so I didn't really feel I needed to stream that. And the mentors are coming in fast, and I thought, yeah, kind of. Because I'm pretty certain you were here, and then around 7, when we started the whole collab thing, you went silent. And from my point of perspective, it was more of a normal thing, because you do say that if it is a crowded chat, you tend to become a bit more silent. Which I absolutely understand. I do that sometimes as well, if I'm not like used to the chat. God, I mean, I don't know why, but like talking a lot also makes me like feeling sleepy. Also, I have not had any other sort of thing going on like what they're talking about. Dang, gotta rewatch that because I just forgot. Yeah, I'm pretty certain you were here. That was actually the first time we did a collab. And what I mean by that is that, you know the thing that people complain about with Twitch before they actually fixed it? What are you doing? I did not told her to go that way. About like the collab thing with, oh, I think my controller is about to die. And that's why it does that. But basically... what was I talking about? You know, like when you call up thing and you get the camera showing off absolutely everything what's going on. Basically, when they fixed that, we tried to use it this time. So we actually had a... Oh yeah, the collab last stream, the short stream I was thinking about was the one you had with Naus, and I was just an hour around. Yeah, exactly. So the collab last stream was actually on Thursday as well, when we were Atari, Mirage, Now, and me. And that time we actually used the Twitch collab thing. Because, yeah, other than the whole, let us have your camera, let us have your microphone, because we need to basically have you in a call on Twitch to be able to make sure you can actually collab, was kind of sucky. The whole collabing thing and collide people's chats is actually a good thing. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I was talking to people that wasn't even in my chat. But I could communicate with them, they could communicate with me, and we had a whole lot of fun. I think they did a small collab thing on Monday as well. Yesterday, actually. Forgot when Mondays was. Some were streaming, some were not, but, well, first of all, D&D. Second of all, I was sick, so I couldn't really join. I hope we can do it again, though, because I had so much fun. And we tried something new, because the Sunday we had the collab, we did not use that, and we also tried to help Now, which more or less just... That's why I kind of ended my stream early as well, because the only thing I did was to walk around waiting for Now's quest to start, and then like join in with their quest. But this time, yeah, it sounds like a fun way to connect the communities. It really was. It really was. We had a lot of fun. I could just see like people's chat that like talk about something like, oh, this guy said that, like this guy said this. Like, yeah. I even could see like which chat they were talking from. It's actually kind of a cool thing. The whole like call thing, unnecessary. Collab with chat and stuff, absolutely. I agree to that part. But yeah, the real collab, we basically kind of like did the thing of having a link party. So whenever any one of us goes into a quest, the rest could basically just say, oh, let's join. So sometimes they join me, sometimes we join Now. So I still could continue with the story. I didn't basically have to just wait around for things to happen and like wait for a quest to pop up and accept it. Technically what I mean is I had to go to quest counter and accept it from there. This time it popped up on the side and you just could say, okay, I agree to it, and jump over and help out. So I managed to defeat both the... I forgot the names of the ones. The White Wraith and the Angel Devil Dragon. Because that thing, I like the design when it looks like an angel kind of looking thing. And then you break the feathers and that thing just becomes a devil. But we have a lot of fun. Also, it's like I said before, that moment in the game had so much main character feeling that was untrue. Because, not to spoil like too much, but just like a part of the scene, last boss was in a crystal. They gave us the whole, okay, the guild acknowledged this as a quest. I step forward with not my daggers, but a small normal dagger. I take the butt of the dagger and tap it on the crystal and make the whole thing shatter. I don't slam it. I don't use a big ass sword to break this giant crystal. I tap the crystal to make it shatter, to release whatever bad shit is in there. That had so much goddamn like I am the main character feeling. That was just like, Jesus. I love it though. I'm still gonna continue, and now I can just continue going up and up with my hunter rank. If there's still story, I am gonna continue the story on stream. If there is a lot of like side stuff I can do, I am gonna do that off stream as well, because I kinda want to try to keep up with people. I think like this week they actually added a few new monsters, and I kinda want to check that out as well. Because, yeah, I did play some World as well when it came out, but because of PlayStation and their weird-ass subscription thing, I didn't play a lot online. So, yeah, I tended to not play that as much. Now when I have this on PC, it's much easier to play it online instead, and I have a lot of fun with it. Ugh. Oh, ow, my ear. Yes, my ear sometimes hurts as well, just because when I was younger I actually had like some sort of infection in my ear, and whenever it gets cold, or it's like my ear gets, I don't know, sensitive, it tends to actually sting quite a bit now and then. Huh. So I need to ask around for ghost sightings, and there's no one here. Oh, follow tracks, okay. Oh, right, because I did check where the ghost was running. Oh, strange tracks. Okay, good. I think we got everything. Oh, no, I think we're just gonna have to talk about that, I guess. Nope, not you. Ah, ever seen the ghost? Is there an automatic thing? I don't think there is. Kind of good at the same time, because sometimes the automatic which just takes is kind of quick. Ghost doesn't appear in park. Okay, so why were we taken by ghost here then? Oh. That goddamn phone. I can kinda agree, my phone doesn't often like sound like that, but it kinda is the same thing of like, I just want to throw it out the goddamn window sometimes. Oh, good evening and good timing. The phone again, I guess. I love her face though when that happens. I don't know why, it's kind of adorable. You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct. Yes, yes. How did you know? As always, my power of vision tells me all. Also, people, we are gonna have an ad in about 5 minutes, just to warn you all. I'm gonna see if I can make a bot allowing that to happen, but right now I don't have the energy, and I'm probably gonna forget it as well. Because that often happens with me. Will Kinoko-san's amateur exorcism work? That crying face of hers gives off so much girl filler energy. Sort of. I cannot say it in the sense of a third person calling her that. I would say it in the sense of more first person of herself calling herself that. I can understand where you come from with that though. You just called to tell me that. I might be about to die, you know. It's fine. You will not die, Mrs. Ami. Until that day, I won't let you. Until what day? Oh, Judgment Day. What do you mean? The case is far from over. Yeah, this guy kinda wants to see what my card judgment and punishment or whatever it's called does. Kinoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I want to die, please. Is he dead already? No one's here. Kinoko-san? Oh, hello there. Hold on. That looks like the weird... Okay, if you check around the neck area of this thing, that really does look like a mask, doesn't it? It looks like one of those like thick-ass, leathery-ass masks that is like not meant to fit a human's face. It's just meant to fit everyone's faces. So they're basically like so baggy. I don't know why I need to explain it. That Jesus! I could feel that. Oh. That was like a bullseye though. Jesus. She basically pointed a laser pointer towards its head and aimed her feet straight on it. Also, I was right about the mask. You got it right on the money, and it seems like so did she. Either she believed the same thing we did, or she just thought, if it's not a ghost, I will go on it, and if it's a ghost, I will go straight through it. No, actually, if it is a ghost, I will go through it. And if it's not a ghost, I will still go through it. Oh, I just saw her feet, and for some reason my life flashing before my eyes there. Kanaka-san, what are you doing? And there we have another ghost. Oh, hidden. Oh. I fuck with ball, and yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot allow this for some reason. Don't ask me why. It instead tried to hide it. But absolutely, she got that fuck it with ball energy. She was basically like putting herself in a cannon that goes to run away after seeing that. It really was. It was like checking in. I was like, I am just gonna walk away. I am not gonna deal with this. Oh, no. Code red, not good, not... What do you mean code red? Oh, okay, fair enough. The only time my stream would be called code red if my camera turned on and my VTuber face was like my face was exposed. Well, not my face was exposed, but I basically do the VTubing thing of streaming half naked and then everything is shown. That would be the only code red at my point. For those who doesn't know, yeah, I'm a VTuber. I do sometimes in real life stuff, but I have been streaming like face cam stuff, so I am not afraid of really showing my face, to be honest. It's just, for some reason, it feels kind of comfortable doing this. Fear of every VTuber. Yeah, my fear is more in the sense of I'm gonna show off something on my body rather than showing my face. Huh? Hey, shroom ball, what the hell? You behind all this? Then you're the one who set up that attack on Zami at the park. That's it. Come taste karma. Jesus. I have a chest review. Yeah, kinda. Nope, Jasmine, please. Wait, hold on. Were you gonna basically, like, strangle him or something? The stream might still be on, too. Well, we're gonna kill him on stream, good lord. I went way past the line there. You know, here a stream had stage hands. Jesus. I do love we technically came here to actually prove the ghosts exist. And for some reason, this guy was behind it all. Kinoko-san. Please leave. You're gonna have to, like, blame yourself for that one, mate. You cannot... Good lord. Oh man, hopefully exercising ghosts isn't against TOS. I guess it depends on what you do. If it's like some sort of like sacrificial ritual of a goat to exercise something, I would say it's against TOS. Probably stripped naked as well. Otherwise, I don't think it is. It kind of reminds me of the meme where they talk about like being 20 or 18 to drink alcohol, but you just need to be at least 8 years old to talk to demons while they're showing a Ouija board. You know, like one of those you can buy in like a kid's store where it says like 8+. Fucking love that. Oh, shroom pants, at least one more up the jaw. Do you mean like an uppercut, or do you mean like your boot up the jaw? You showed some great restraint back there. Wait, so you mean the kick, like the catapult kick to the head was restrain? Shit, I didn't know the demons were chill like that. Yeah, kinda. They basically called it that, like, your child can talk to demons. Very fair enough. Oh. Personally, I don't do stuff like that. I have tarot cards, but that's a whole nother thing. That has nothing really to do like with the other side stuff. I even like had someone talk to me about, not talk to me about it, but like we discussed tarot cards sometimes because like they had done stuff like that before, and like it's nothing really more than, okay, the person who reads this, what do they think about the person who sits in front of them? What does this card bring into your mind? It's kind of like in the sense of my tarot cards. My tarot cards is like nice looking, calm looking. So like they do even say that like in the book that most of the times it's like these cards bring more of a chill vibe, which means that the thoughts are not in the sense of doom and destruction. That fungus brain. I think we're gonna see an image though of the other ghost as well, because there was another ghost there. Plus, I would explain two ghosts at the same time. It wouldn't surprise me if the other ghost, the real ghost, is technically the old woman, and basically the guy got kind of like desperate to bring forth the ghost because he never saw it, that he created his own. Okay, time to find some clues in this mess of a network. I don't know why, just because I thought of the network, I just thought of everything going on the on the internet recently, which is the only thing we talk about on the, as I call it, grown-up daycare. There is nothing, really anything happening there. Gonna go past that. I already like rant about it like 20 minutes in the beginning of the stream. But yeah, that kind of reminded me that a engineer tried out the Tesla's auto drive, and good lord, it failed. Because apparently Musk wanted to make it cheaper and didn't want technology in the thing. So apparently they decided to have cameras check for things happening. Which meant that if anything looks like it's supposed to be there, it's supposed to be there. So anyone seen Looney Tunes? For example, when they run straight into a wall that's been painted, or literally through it, depending on what you think of. Yeah, they tried that with a LiDAR car that uses light to be able to like see whether something is close or far, and a Tesla's built-in web cameras. Yeah, I call them web cameras. Looney Tunes, of course, love the Coyote and Roadrunner. Yeah, welcome, Maestro. Hope you have a good day today. But yeah, so the guy apparently tested different things. And as long as the car couldn't see... Oh, it did it again. Hold on. Oh. I don't know what happened there. As long as the Tesla couldn't actually see the kid, or the test kid, it was basically a dummy. Yeah, it just ran it straight over. They painted a wall. The Tesla just thought that wall is the road. We're gonna go straight through it. Oh, there is a thick fog. We can't see anything through the fog. We're gonna run straight through it. I'm pretty certain out of 6 tests, the Tesla failed 3 of them. Not too bad. A friend got me some shawarma at a pizzeria earlier today. Ooh, nice. Sounds lovely. I've never had shawarma. I've heard the name before, but I can't really like figuring out what it is. Might search later to just bring up a picture. But yeah, so they basically had a LiDAR. LiDAR. That's good. Yeah, it'd be usual. Same here. I still have a cold. I feel a bit better by the cold. But these past days I have been way too much in my own head. So I felt I needed to actually stream just to like either rant or talk about something else. I needed to distract myself. I'm not gonna lie, it actually did help a lot. It's kebab, so it was... Oh, never actually had really kebab. That's nice, that's cool. Hope it tastes well. But yeah, I was mostly just interested in checking this because there's been so much talk about Musk recently. And personally, I don't really give a crap because someone is basically just gonna tell him to sit the fuck down and stop doing this shit at some point. And he's just gonna whine like a kid or something. But I was mostly just curious because this is one of those YouTubers who basically is and have been an engineer. Apparently this guy has just been an engineer at NASA. And apparently decided to make an engineering YouTube channel. He even sells his own like engineering kits, both for kids and adults. And this guy decided to test out a Tesla car and see which test it could work. And yeah, for those who doesn't know what a LiDAR is, you know, like radar is like radio distance something. I don't remember what it fully was called. But a LiDAR is kind of the same thing, other than instead of radio signal, it uses light. So it basically makes a laser point at something, checking how long time it takes for it to reach that area, and basically say, oh, there it is. And because of the LiDAR, it doesn't need to see what everything looks like. It just needs to see is anything there. For example, the painted road. The Tesla just thought that was a straight up bloody road because it looked like a road because they had web cameras. The LiDAR could see there was a wall there. The LiDAR car actually did auto-stop each time it realized there was something in front of it. Each time. They tested standing still. They tested the kid running out from behind the car. They tested fog. They tested rain. They tested blinding lights. It tasted great and was nice with some actual food. I haven't really eaten the past few days. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get some good food often, soon. It's like a echolocation but with light. Yes, exactly. Glaring light and painted wall. I think the Tesla could handle, for some reason, the light. It couldn't handle the fog. It couldn't handle the rain because this was not just rain. It was basically like 3-4 like fire trucks, basically just like pouring water everywhere because it couldn't see. The LiDAR, on the other hand, basically could get it lasered through all of these things and realize, there is something over there. Also, good lord, I've been talking so much again, I just feel like, ugh. But yeah, I hope it goes well for you soon as well, Maestro. I'm that kind of person that I wish I could help out in some way, and I want to help out some way, but I just can't. I don't think there is a way for me to even help out right now. I just want to. Oh. This might be something. I should technically read these today, but I'm not gonna lie, there is so much difficulty reading. Thank you. Need to get some more things sent to Social, and I hope he'll get it fixed after that. I hope so too. It's kind of annoying when you have to like give them some stuff you can't really like get or things. Ah, there we go. This thing. I kind of talked about it before in the stream, like the whole either looking for work or similar things, how they just bottleneck it and hope they can just push people through it. But yeah, I hope it goes well soon. I really do. Let's see, people involved in accidents or incidents, or both. Oh! I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Imagining things? No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? Isn't this... Either the old woman showed us this picture, or the woman in the park showed us this picture? I don't remember which one. Oh, click here for more. Yeah, fair enough. Miwako's father. Huh, interesting. Her father. You think there's more to this case than we realize, Amy? As I said, I kinda get the feeling this whole game is like a Scooby-Doo series, to be honest. Guess it's time to use my special methods and see if we can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. Fair enough. To be fair, I did actually have to check up what dissolution meant. And to be honest, dissolution is kind of like debunking urban myths. So to be fair, it's kind of like, oh no, what's actually going on here? I can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too. So it wouldn't surprise me we basically debunk shit. We did it with the last case. The funny part is, I didn't realize it until the very end, because this game introduced that we have powers. It introduced that there might actually be weird shit going on. But apparently not then. I kinda love that fact that it basically did that. Yeah, like a more supernatural Scooby-Doo, it really is. Other than in the more in the sense of like, in Scooby-Doo, they technically always think that the ghost is not real, but end up being chased like it was real. This is kind of more in the sense of setting the setting that there are weird shit going on. You have powers, they have powers, but this time it is not something like it. I kind of love that. It basically sets a setting of, yes, we do have this, but sorry, not this time. Wow, I do love it just dropped my face whenever like I was taking a drink there. I probably should do that it doesn't zoom in and out whenever I move back and forward and up and down like this, because my avatar starts freaking out a lot whenever I do that. I was basically just taking a drink now. I have basically like drinking a lot of cans recently, but just because like having something up here to drink. So I've been drinking a lot of blueberry juice and some energy drinks called Latitude 65. I think I have like 5-6 cans of these up here right now. Just to have something to drink up here. Oh. How do you know more or less where to look him up? Could it be that it's him stalking around just because he wanted to find something that was left there? Oh, hold on. There we go. Just because I know that it actually annoys the most people that are here right now. I know it annoys Maestro. It has apparently started to annoy Gani as well. And yeah, it does annoy me as well. That phone sound is way too fucking accurate. Director's-san. We had a lot going on, you know. We encountered a ghost at Kinoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kinoko-san himself. I met my quote of a ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did. It could be cool if they made a game that was like a mystery series, ghost or not. And that each game is one session with each episode, like taking 40-60 minutes to complete. And if it has like 20-40 episodes per game, that would be many hours to complete. And maybe it could be also have many different endings depending on the... Ooh, not gonna lie, I read that and it sounds so interesting. It kind of sounds like a... Not in the fully sense of Ace Attorney, but games like that. But instead of having big cases, it is smaller cases. But a lot of them. Kind of sounds like a Telltale game. Not fully. Because that's a long-ass story in small episodes. This feels like more like an anthology of a lot of different episodes, but in the same universe and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sounds interesting. It got me thinking of like the other game I played. I know you know of it, Gani, I just completely forgot about the name. The like Mystery Club or something was called. I played it some time ago on stream. I just don't remember what the game was called. A new one came out recently. But yeah, for some reason it kind of reminded me of that. Thank you, Famicom Detective Club. Thank you, that was the one I was thinking of. When you talked about that, it just made me remind me of that game. Because yeah, I got the one where they remade the first and second game. And yeah, they were basically not like short stories, but were kind of like big. But in the sense, it's like episodes, 1 and then 2. But that would be a neat thing. First of all, if the episodes are the smaller ones, could be kind of easy to set them up. If you have enough like world building, you could easily set up more episodes. And then you could also like make sure that all the mechanics works together for each episode. So even as you say, each episode is like 60 minutes, but you can still have a lot of them. And you can have like an anthology in each game, you could say, like a collection. Then you could still be able to make a lot of them just because, first of all, you might kind of have like a main theme for each collection, but each collection has its own story. But that still means that if you have a world, if you have a mechanic, you can still kind of easily make it. And then if you want to make another collection, you could basically just find a new thing for that collection, and then kind of walk around that one. Or actually, now that you say it, like the episodic format of Ace Attorney and Famicom, but with more mysteries, and it has different story. Yeah, kind of like Fears of Fathom. I can absolutely agree there. Like a collection of different stories, but probably smaller than Fears of Fathom. So in a sense, it could actually both be easy and difficult to make. If you're capable of bringing in stories easily that actually get people attracted to it, together with game mechanics and stuff, you could kind of make it simple. Now I kind of want to try, but I'm very bad at making stories, so I don't think I would be able to do something like that. Plus, I'm already doing my VR game. I'm gonna have to continue someday. I had mostly full up and done the cold as well. I haven't been doing it for about a week now. After what I did? Seriously, you deserved a kick to the face. Oh yeah, you missed that, Maestro. Apparently this guy was dressed out as a ghost. Yeah, there was another ghost as well, so this guy isn't a ghost. But basically, Jasmine drop-kicked his face. My neck still hurts. Well, it's your fault. So about yesterday. Some nerve you have, out with it. Last night you were planning to stream a setup, where you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was, and a Jasmine chick turned up uninvited. Buzzkill everything, just like that. Well, you kinda goddamn deserved it, you know. Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park. So I tried to get wide views by dressing like a ghost, but in the end there is an actual ghost. Yeah, exactly. Basically, after Jasmine drop-kicked him, we started talking to him or like explaining what the hell did you do? We did see in the background a ghost look in, saw that it was basically down on the ground after the kick, and just decided to walk away because it does not want anything to do with it. I've got the story. One calm evening, I was doing a live stream. Everything went well until I looked at my stream and realized my camera was on and the entire chat saw me half naked. I do love we started making a story of that now. Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road. Yeah, I hid in the bushes, scare you, and rushed to the rescue. I was filming that, you know. Oh, you're a piece of work, mate. About the ghost not at the park. Was a ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well? That wasn't me. And the first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I got. Why won't she appear? Because you're a sort of in a sense dickhead. I guess that. One. That's a horror story. What just happened? 1, that's a horror story. 2, that's why you tilt your camera to the ceiling when you're not using it. Fair enough. Either that or have a camera cover. I actually got a camera cover with this camera, so if I do this now, you cannot see me actually. And then I can do this. Actually kind of brilliant. Because I can technically unplug this camera, but keeping it plugged in might be a good idea. So if I feel like, I can't even see if anyone is using my camera or something, I just plop that on. Or that. But not many has that anymore, unless it's one of those smaller ones. Oh no, this thing is actually kind of like a big thing. It came with a whole camera, to be honest. But yeah, there are also the smaller ones. I think my sister has like tape over it or something. That also works. I thought it was Kinoko-san, but you're here, which means... Yeah, I don't know, like, it just came with this camera. It's a big-ass, like... not silicone, but like soft plastic cover. I just put that on the screen and it just sits there. What are you babbling about anyway? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give up. It's definitely you. You're cursed. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez. Damn, thank you. I am now the ghost's target. Yippee! Comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up, totally. You mess yourself up. Though the views are going up and up. That I appreciate. Well, still goes up. Can't really complain. Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Really? Yeah, you were just knocked out on the floor. I guess not. Alright. Oh, I was like, what am I seeing? Okay, so it's not just on the camera at all the times and slide it over, but you put it on the lens. I thought you meant the former, because those are the ones I don't see often as the bigger webcams. Ah, fair enough, yeah. I know there are a few cameras that have those. But this one is basically like a big-ass silicone cover. It just covers everything, even like the microphones. Yeah, here, I was like, do we still see the death from like a year ago? No, this is just his sorry ass being completely out cold. This is us from yesterday. I wonder where I'd be if Jasmine wasn't there to save me. Probably just scared shitless, stream turned off, and then you're fine. This guy doesn't seem like a bad person. Well, bad person, yes, but not dangerous. Not after that kick, though. Jesus. The ghost is still here. I have another crazy story. One fine day, I was hanging out with my friends. We were chatting it up, and things went well. Until I mentioned my girlfriend, and he said something so chill with a casual grin on his face. It struck me to the core. I still... God damn, bro. Yeah, fair enough. That's also a horror story. Oh, hold on. Ah, there we go. Well, I guess we've checked everything here. Determine the ghost's background. Wait, can I? Oh, I can observe. The park over there looks just as cozy. Or she could go and relax. Go on a relaxed walk like Hinata-san. Not you again. A bit of a roll last night. What would happen last night? I heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might have been happening. But it was just a boy in room 104 causing fuss, yes. Can't wait for people to die or something again. Jesus. There's the window. Get out. All the Gen Z speech is like acid on my eyes and a drill in my ears. That's fair enough, actually. The woman from the incident, Miwako Yutsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah yes, the woman from 104, her family, you say. Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. But as they caused all this trouble, do you think they come apologizing or something? If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. You... I don't like you. At all. I really do not like you at all. She's one of those like nosy neighborhood ladies, but with the problem of you don't know what you're supposed to actually like, how to behave. Ghosts that appeared at the park at the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sighting may have been actual ghosts. Now I think I'm going to my desk and be the Gen Z horror writer. The problem is, I think it would actually work. Not in the sense of it works, but in the sense of there are those Gen Z that is gonna read it and it's like, oh yeah, this is actually good shit. Caring neighborhood lady with zero social skills. Not caring, nosy. Nosy neighborhood lady who loves not occult but like rumors and shit and yeah, zero social skills. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned nosy, I just tried to like find like a word for it. I wasn't nosy first for some reason. But nosy is extremely accurate, to be honest. Oh, not exactly easy, but yeah, piece of cake. So does that mean you can't bake cake because that was not easy for you? We're reading and going, damn, this is shit is but yeah, to be honest, I would actually imagine stuff like that happening. Ugh. This is where Miwako Yutsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I will call first to tell him why we're here. Should be willing to talk. Oh, glad for that. Okay, absolute cinema I can just accept. It's not that bad. I can kind of agree with that because that at least has some understanding. That at least has some, I don't know, core understanding of it. Because how I see it is like, this might be completely wrong, but like cinema is basically where you show movies, like the whole premiere thing, which means it's like a grand good thing most of the times. Calling it like absolute cinema just means like it was really, really good. Or really great. And I can understand that one is at least taken from a word and basically just put into another sort of sense, but still understandable. I can agree with Maestro, that at least works. Basically, why does apartment ghost pop up and what's it's trying to do? Look into Miwako Yutsuya might tell us something. Yeah, absolute cinema is good. Okay. Hold on. Oh wait, do you have anything going on here? He has staring at the wall. Apparently there's nothing going on with you in here, huh? Is this her father's shadow? It looks kind of lonely. A Buddhist-style altar. The doors is closed. We shouldn't open it without asking. Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miwaku-san's things, brought back but left as it is. Would not surprise me, actually. Hello, we're from Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May we ask you a few questions? You want to know about our daughter? Yes. Have you heard about the ghost at the Mimeshiko apartment? Barely can't pronounce anything right now. Ghost. So, our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment's ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Fun thing about slang speech, did you know that yeet got added to the dictionary in 2022? I did not. I did not. That slang somehow I can kind of agree with. I don't know why. It has no meaning, but it came from somewhere and it had a certain notion to it. Just because they apparently said notion here as well. Which more or less means it can't be anything other than what it means. But it wouldn't surprise me, because even I say yeet sometimes. Because it's such a normal thing now. Oh, I should introduce myself. Sugo Yutsuya. Well, yeet just means throw, so it's a valid word. Yeah. This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? Don't know. You would like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such an incident. Miwako is my daughter. That is actually fair. You really care about her. Regardless of her choice, she is my child. Is this unusual? No. You sound like a good father. Sure, you might regret of how everything turned out, but it was good. Yeah, and with that we can yeet most of the new Gen Z slang into the abyss. Fair enough. I'm going to yeet this ball, I'm gonna yeet this annoying little child across the living room. The fun, like, not a fun part, but like, I feel like I've heard some meme or joke about that before, and I don't know why. By the way, where is Miwako's mother? My wife. She was gravely affected by Aldaris' death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness. And followed her daughter, less than 6 months after her death. Jesus. I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako's-san and the incident? Yes, our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sport through college. We thought we could do fine in society too. May have been her serious personality, probably had a mental breakdown. We never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? Fair enough. It kind of reminds me of the last case where our friend had a breakdown and basically went, "Oh, I'm gonna stab someone," for the reason of they basically broke me down. So to be fair, it's not good, but understandable. We heard a man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about her daughter. I've been in a similar shoes myself. Similar shoes. One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visit them at home to check on them. That is absolutely nice, and I can absolutely understand why people feel it's odd, especially if you have a wife. Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Also, dude, guess what? My brain is mush and foggy. I barely can guess what a word means. What am I supposed to guess? What's up, Gunny? Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check on her. I'm also done with my first of the many assignments I need to do. Congratulations, Gani. Wonderful. Cocked shotgun. Fair enough. Congratulations. Good job. Absolutely wonderful job. Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me more about the incident from start to finish? Ah, I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preference didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. Yeah, I'm like at least halfway through. But that's still good. Progress is progress. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss probably worried when to check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Then stabbed and killed herself. Oh. Wait, what? That is such a different story than what we heard. We thought they were together. Yep, progress is progress. Absolutely. Killing a man who committed suicide does match up, but it wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her. Cheated on her? Well, we'll get back to you when we made sense of the story. Sorry. That's interesting. Huh. That was actually a new lead. I'll write up some notes while I can. Miwako Yutsuya's father, he seemed heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apparent apartment ghost, what did he say? He wants to see her. Huh, interesting. Well, we need more clues. Apparently I have 1 out of 6 clues. I guess I'm just gonna talk to Jasmine, then there isn't really anything else to check in here. Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. I guess you can't assume, since parent and child can be totally different. Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard. Huh? What do you mean? Agency work, abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, can't be. Oh yeah, the apartment. I think the apartment address was correct. Good idea, on it. Anything else? Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in? Could you tell us the address? Oh, yeah. Address, apartment address... Flat Umeki 104-123, yeah, it's the same. It's an old apartment with a park across the road. When someone has suddenly gotten hit with a heavy depression from tons of stress, anxiety, betrayal or similar, you need to approach carefully, because they can lash out from fear and hurt you or even worse. Can't really blame them either. Betrayal. I can agree, it's not a good thing it happens, but I can agree. They can do worse, and this is basically worse. Oh yeah, that's right, you make your apartment with a park just in front. So, hear anything interesting? Miwako Yutsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Ume. Just call it Ume. Yeah, check on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats. Umeki Flats. Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yutsuya and confirming them. Okay, understood. Why did you get a feeling of Umeki Flats. I kind of got confused there because for some reason it kind of became like something didn't add up. Ugh. Oh, we're kind of close, to be honest, to the dissolution. I don't think I'm gonna do it today though, because I still feel like blah, but I want to actually finish my stream. Because it's fun streaming. I enjoy having you all here, and you have helped me a lot today. Just being here, to be honest. Would you mind if you took a look around your daughter's belongings? Her things. Almost all of the things in the apartment had bloodstain on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in the cardboard box in the room. Maybe take a look at the altar in the room back there. If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture. Please do, go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed as seeing her photo there is difficult for me. Understandable. It wouldn't surprise me if you have like your wife's photo in there as well. Like seeing them both must just be like heartbreaking. Now the apartment address is on it too. That's the right one. Flats Umeki 104. It told me earlier, but something feels off. What is exactly off? I'm trying to figure out, because they say Umeki Flats 104, 123 Ume. And I'm pretty certain, even in my like messed up state right now, that is actually the real place. T-shirt, jeans t-shirt, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look. I am utterly confused. Hold on, give me a second here. And as I said, they found some previous tenant possession when they tore the apartment before moving in. Connection seemed to think Billy Mary's intent to have changed. Miguel's address, flat 104 123 Ume. Yeah, so apparently this is the ghost as everyone described her. This is her clothing. That is such a mismatch, it's not even true. Also, kinda cute actually. I don't know why, it just is. Okay, let's just check this thing. Room 104, make it flat. Yeah, I don't know what our player, character here believes. Because apparently it's supposed to be like that. Like, it's, for some reason she sees there's something odd. But it's the same address? Yeah, this must be her, a young, energetic girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected ghost to be like. But why? This is Miwako Yutsuya, right? Yeah. Why are they conflicting info? Also, I'm just checking the time a bit. I'm not gonna do like a longer stream today. I don't really have like the feeling for it. Like, I cannot say mood. Mood sense, I feel I want to continue because, as I said, you all helped me with my mood today. The recent past days I've just been in my own goddamn head, and oh my god, I've just been sticking around for like at least 1-2 days, and that was painful. That's why I decided to actually stream today, because I needed to do something. What does the mother look like? Because maybe it's her who became a ghost. I don't know, they just said a woman in her 50s. We learned that person was called Miwako Yutsuya did exist and has passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. They're common factors, but so many things doesn't match up at all. So I don't think we really know how the mother looks like, just because it doesn't have any reasoning. It could have been, but apparently we don't know how she looks. Just a woman in her 50s. And apparently the ghost doesn't look like she's in her 50s. Which is odd. I don't know why, it's just ghost looking... Well, at the same time, there are like stories about child ghosts and stuff, so technically you could kind of see the age of some stuff. Maybe... a Mickey Flat ghost is a different person from the I don't think there. I can't believe such a young and beautiful woman died. That is so sad. That is sad. Just because people just thought, oh, we can just do this, and then it just ended up like that. I'm like, oh, well, damn, I guess. Mickey Flax Ghost is a different person. Tremendous liar. The neighborhood lady, a passion for gossip. No. Perhaps the pain of losing her daughter made her resentful and turned her into a ghost. Also, it's Japan. Have you seen some of the people who are 50? So many of them look young for their age. Fair enough, actually. I can't say anything against that, because there are many people who says that we in Sweden look young. And I think even you, Meister, did say that, yeah, that's apparently a thing. Dude, wanna do a would you rather real quick? I can try. I don't know if I have the mind for it right now, but I could try. Maybe... I age like milk. Ah, fair enough. Not really that I understand fully how that works now. I think I kinda get it. I think. Yeah, me and words right now, it isn't really friends. Which you can realize with what I'm doing here right now. I'm going back and forth. A different person. Okay, this doesn't make sense to anything. Maybe a different person from the east. No, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe a Mickey Flat Ghost. Maybe the park keeper is... Maybe Miwatsuya is a different person from the... No, is... a different person from the Mickey Flat Ghost. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, I managed. Jesus, grammar right now. Honestly, yeah. On your first birthday that I watched, I thought you were like in your early 20s, 23. You were like past your mid-20s. Yeah, I had plenty of gray hair and white hair strands on my arms when I was 16. So yeah, aged like milk. Ah, understandable. Hypothetically, would you rather have a ghost girlfriend or a vampire girlfriend? Wow, that was quick. Vampire. I kind of want you to explain why specifically vampire. I kind of want to go with vampire myself, but that's because you can actually touch a vampire and not really touch a ghost. But I would also be rather against it because I don't want my blood sucked. I was gonna go somewhere else as well, but I'm gonna stop doing. Stop that. Stop. Yes. I think I'm also gonna go for vampire just because of the whole like, I can actually like touch them. I can squish their face cheeks. I feel like if I don't give an explanation of which cheeks, someone out there is basically just gonna say mm-hmm. Not even lying. 1 physical body, 2 still alive depending on the myth, lore. 3 I just like vampires. Okay, yeah, actually fair. 1 And 2, understandable. 3, that's a personal thing. I can't say I hate vampires, but absolutely personal thing. And absolutely understandable. You just wanna thrust your strike through her, don't you? Can't deny that. Well, if we explain it as a girlfriend, what else could we say? I don't know. Have we heard anything interesting? Oh, whatever I hear right now is my brain just saying blah. Let's see if we can actually snooze the ad that is going on about soon. The woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing. That's different from what we heard about the Miwako, Yotsuya and the ghost. Any photo of Miwako around? Check the spots where one might be put up. You make a compelling argument. It really is a good or compelling argument, to be honest. There's a photo on the altar. A woman with short hair. Totally different from the long-haired ghost. And you confirm that the woman in the altar photo is your Miwako Yotsuya, yeah? I did. I wonder what's going on. Someone spreading rumors about someone they don't know. I was about to say, what if the rumor woman is Mitsuyo, just because they have short hair? But they're way too older than the father, so that cannot even be it. And they're probably older than you, and older women are nice. Probably, I mean, definitely. Yeah, well, I guess it depends on a bit. I don't know how vampires age, because I know that they basically are mostly ageless. One of my favorite movie trilogy is Underworld. Ah, fair enough. I do love you still dealing with, oh my god, Bloody Mary's coming after us. Oh, phone time. A dissolution state we're in. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do the dissolution today. Sorry for the cliffhanger, but I feel like it's gonna be a worse cliffhanger if I don't actually stop here. And I do feel like, well, not about to pass out. My body basically feels, you ain't fucking well yet, go back to bed.